Hi, I'm Jenny from the plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden. I was away last week for a few days in North Devon for a little holiday. It was really, really nice. But when I got home, even more delights awaited me. First of all, Cassie from Cassie's Allotment Journey had sent me a huge parcel of goodies. It was so lovely. It was like Christmas opening this box. Then Robin from Robin Gardens had sent me a whole load of really exciting seeds. And then my skirret has germinated. Yes, the first pot that I sowed, the pot that I just shoved out on my windowsill, had all germinated. The other pot that I was trying the cold stratification on has just come out of my fridge, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, really exciting times. Now, I do have some challenging construction to do today, but I'm going to warm up to it. So let's do a little bit of sowing first. Let's go to the greenhouse, come on. So the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to sow some of Robin's seeds. She sent me some Anaheim pepper. I'd seen her sowing these in a video and they sound amazing. It says 6 to 8 inch peppers, that's big. Turn red when ripe, mild heat of 500 to 2500 Scoville, so not too hot, which is just right for me. Heat is in the ribs and seeds, delicious in recipes, but dehydrate and powder for a powerhouse of flavour. Oh, I can't wait. Now, I've got a couple of pots prepared, obviously from somewhere else. They've got a nice A on them for Anaheim. And I'm just going to sow, I'm going to be brave, and I'm just going to sow 2 in each pot because Stella also has some Anaheim pepper seeds from Robin, and she said the germination was excellent. So we're just going to be really brave. We're just going to do 2 per pot. Or shall I do 3 just in case? I've got a lot of them. I've done 2 holes. I'm going to put a couple in each hole. There we go. And I can always, thin them out. I've got lots of seeds. Thank you, Robin. That's one done. Actually, this compost feels very dry, so I think I'm going to give them a little water and just let them stand for a bit before I take them home and germinate them on my windowsill. Now, one of the things that Cassie sent me was this. It's a dahlia tuber. As we all know, Cassie is the queen of dahlias. I have never grown dahlias before. So she said she'd send me one, and I told her I would need instructions as to what to do. But yeah, it's really exciting. So let's see what Cassie is telling me to do with this. A wine-eyed Jill dahlia. Wine-eyed. That sounds like me on a Saturday morning. Stick in a pot of compost with old stems sticking out. Water lightly. Keep under cover until mid to late May. Then plant out with some support. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you for the instructions. I need them. I bought a big pot to pop my dahlia tuber in. It should fit. Oh yeah, loads of them. Loads of them. Okay. Let's do this. I'm trying to firm it down because I want to make sure I'm not leaving air pockets around the little tubers. I don't know if that's the right thing. Is that the right thing, Cassie? Hope so. My first dahlia. There we go. How does that look? Does that look all right? Right, so I'm going to give it a little water and then I'm going to leave it in the greenhouse. It's very exciting. And now for the giant onion update. These are the giant onions that I sowed in loo rolls. I don't know what's happening to them. I mean, that one in particular, what was going on there? I don't think they're looking very healthy. Sorry, Pete. They're sort of going brown, even though, I mean, they're watered. Maybe they're overwatered, I don't know. They're really not looking too hot. I don't know whether to chuck them or leave them. But I think we can safely say, for this experiment, it has failed. However, the ones that I grew just regularly in cell trays and then potted on, look at this one. I mean, look. This is my biggest one, right? And I mean, he's just huge. I wish I'd brought a tape measure down to measure him. He's got one little wonky leaf, but I mean, I'm really impressed. I think that is definitely the furthest I've got with growing onions from seed. I am so thrilled with this particular onion. I'm going to call him Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. But now for the main job of the day. I have been hardening off my sweet peas at home. I probably haven't taken as much time over it as I should have done. But to be honest, I mean, they're looking a bit feral and I really think they need to get out. But first, I need to build a structure for them. So this is where my structure's going, at the back of these flower planters. I haven't grown sweet peas in here before, and I had this mad idea that I could construct a sort of like a sail feature, like a sweet pea sail at the back of the planters, and it might cast some shade onto my bench. I mean, I don't know if in reality it will or whether the sweet peas will grow enough to make that happen, but that was the idea and I'd quite like to give it a try. The nice thing about gardening is it doesn't matter if you get it wrong. We'll try it and see. Oh, couch grass patrol. I've got my tallest poles. That's the tallest one. So this is going to be like the mast in the middle. What does that look? Okay, I'm not unhappy with that. I think it needs something to kind of anchor it. Does it? Yeah, I think it needs some kind of anchor. I don't want my ship sailing away. How's that? This is a good test actually, it's quite a windy day. I think that looks fairly solid now. Now I need to add some string going up it for the sweet peas to climb up. Well, hopefully it'll stay up. Let me give you a closer look at my handiwork. So here we have The sweet pea sale. Here in Oxfordshire, we are about as landlocked as you can get. But this will be a land sale. Now, I just need to get these feral sweet peas in the ground. Still quite a lot of space in those flower planters in front of the sweet peas. If they're growing up, I need something else in those beds, and I thought this year I would just fill it with zinnias. Now, I grew these last year and they're just so cool. I mean, they look like cartoon flowers. They're so bright and cheerful and delightful. So I'm definitely going to sow a lot more of these. Now, I did a little bit of research, which I didn't do last year, and I found out that zinnias do not like having their roots disturbed. Who knew? They didn't seem to mind last year, but I thought this year I would try them in these cardboard pots. I found these in my garden shed at home, and I thought I might as well use them, you know. Okay. So let's have a look at what kinds of zinnias I have. So these were the ones I did last year, sunbow mixed, and they were gorgeous. Then I've got these ones which look wild from Ali, candy cane, and they look a bit stripy. So that's really exciting. And then I've got these, I don't know where these seeds come from. Where do these seeds come from? These are, they're Thompson and Morgan. I honestly do not know. Did I buy these with Cassie maybe when we went to the garden centre? I honestly can't remember. So these are called Forecast, and they also look equally fabulous. Do I need to label them? I've got labels. Let's label them. Oh, I feel very organised today. I'm going to take my zinnias home to germinate on the windowsill, and hopefully my sweet pea sail will remain aloft. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.